Hi, I'm Carolina, and I'm going to give you 5 tips to start a meditation practice at home. The first tip is to find a time when you can meditate. And a lot of people will say, well, I don't have time to meditate. You have to actually make the time. So for me, the best time is right when I wake up. I set my alarm 30 minutes before I have to get my day going, and I allot that time just for meditation. You need about 25 minutes to meditate, and I think to start off, you just try to work on once a day. Sometimes middle of the day works better for people, and I suggest not doing anything after 7 p.m. because your body's already tired and you want to go to sleep. Tip number 2, find a spot where you're going to meditate. Ideally, you want to do this anywhere but not on your bed because your bed is associated with sleeping. So you want to find somewhere in your home, whether it's somewhere in your bedroom, a corner, an office, your living room, any spot that you can kind of convert quickly into your meditation spot that's out of the way and it's quiet. So that's why I like to meditate first thing in the morning before anyone wakes up. Tip number 3 is the setup that you're going to have for your meditation practice. One of the most important things when meditating is comfort. I think there's a lot of misconceptions that you have to sit up straight in lotus position, and that actually makes it very hard to meditate because most people aren't comfortable in that position. So we have some yoga bolsters here. You might not have this kind of stuff at home, but you can use just regular pillows from your bed. I like to have one pillow at my low back and then one pillow under my knees and a little bit of padding for my tush. So I sit here and then I have that pillow behind me to support my back. You might also want another pillow kind of at your upper back so you can lean into it and not be like rounded out. But this is a pretty good start. So once you get here, you'll have the wall behind you to keep you propped up. So you're not having to sit up straight and then be uncomfortable. So again, comfort is number 1. So pillow at the low back, under the knees, under your tush, and then maybe one at the upper shoulders. And this is how you're going to be sitting for about 20 minutes. So the question is, how do you actually meditate? Most people say, my mind is too crazy, I can't meditate, my mind won't shut up. So what I've learned over the years is that you don't want to force your mind not to think because that actually makes you generate more thoughts. So you want to let the thoughts kind of come and go like clouds rolling by. So once you find your spot and it's nice and quiet and you're ready to start, I like to sit back, close my eyes for a few seconds, and then open my eyes for a few seconds. Once I close my eyes again, I'm going to try to just relax, right? Just let go. Just let yourself kind of be in the pose. And the easiest way is just to focus on your breath, letting your breath just come in and out of the nose naturally without forcing anything. You can also introduce a mantra like Om Namah or any other mantra that you know that you can repeat in your mind. And don't let it be don't get too caught up in having to stay with that mantra the whole time. The mantra might come and go. It's just kind of like a guide that you can go back to. So I like to have a watch on as opposed to having my phone, because if you look at your phone, you're going to see all these notifications and it'll kind of distract you out of your meditation. So I like to start closing my eyes. When you think you've reached about 20 minutes, you can kind of take a peek at your watch and notice what time it is. In the beginning, it might seem like forever. 20 minutes might just seem like forever. So you just close your eyes if it hasn't been 20 minutes, and you close your eyes and you wait a little bit longer and then check again until you've reached 20 minutes. The last tip is once you've reached the 20-minute mark of meditation, you lie down on your back in what we call Shavasana or corpse pose for 5 minutes. So this is kind of like your outro back into the real world after meditation. I like to lie down with a bolster or a pillow under my knees so that your back can just release. And then you just lay there for about 5 minutes, breathing naturally. And once you kind of think it's been 5 minutes, you look at your watch. If it's been 5 minutes, you roll onto your side in fetal position and press yourself up and go about the rest of your day. If you fall asleep, that's great. That means your body needs that rest. If you find a resting pose for longer than 5 minutes, that's fine too. What my meditation teacher always said was, if you fall asleep, that's actually a good thing. And even mid-meditation, let's say you're 10 minutes into your meditation and you get really sleepy, just lie down in corpse pose and let yourself sleep. Sometimes that's just exactly what your body needs, is some rest. Meditation is a practice, so you have to be patient with it. In the beginning, it's going to seem very difficult, and it might seem like the time is going really slowly, but just stick with it. It's one of those moments that you're giving yourself every single day to just disconnect from everything external and to go internal. And if you have thoughts, that's okay too. Just let the thoughts come and go. Don't force yourself not to have thoughts. It's just the nature of the mind, and the more and more that you meditate, the easier it'll be for you to kind of dive into that quiet stillness that meditation gives you.